Alrighty, I get to keep talking as well.
Yes,
so
you do.
Yeah, I know, right? I get to read on our mind today. So anyway, we all love to spend time escaping into the wonderful world of movies, but my recent trip to the movies at Roman Cinema inspired today's question that's on our minds. So, what is the best sequel of any movie? I'll let you all start, or do you want me to start?
Well,
I feel like it's so hard when you think of a sequel. I just think of like movie series or franchises.
see, there's a lot of sequels, and I think, just the second movie in a franchise still counts as a sequel.
I think
it's got to
so.
start somewhere.
Yeah, exactly.
But, there's still like Anchorman. They got a sequel, Anchorman 2. They got Top Gun. They finally had a sequel. I know a lot of people have liked Top Gun 2. That's a good one.
I know many people are excited when I know they made Finding Dory, that sequel after Finding Nemo. I remember that. I remember those theaters. It was those that remember when Finding Nemo came out. I think all of us were in that age group, and then those that, and then the little ones that got to see Finding Dory. So that was good too. And of course, my recent trip as well was to see Inside Out 2. I remember when the first one came out in, I believe, 2015, and I won't give away any spoilers for those that want to see it, though, so I'm going to phrase it carefully, but very good movie. That one definitely deserved a sequel, and it honestly could probably keep going. It could probably go at least one more movie, in my opinion. So I think it definitely, the movie resolved in a way I'm like, there's room for they could keep going with this. So
Hot take.
It'll be very interesting. So I would want to see a 3 in this one. So, but I would definitely encourage people to definitely give this one a watch at their local theater that's close by, and see it for themselves. I loved Inside Out 2. It was really good.
Yeah, I think for me, sequel-wise, I think Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man's Chest. The second movie in that series was just fantastic. I love the
How
Pirates
many of those Pirates of the Caribbean have they made?
Several.
It feels like they're always making one.
Several's like his cop-out answer because he doesn't know the exact number.
I think there's 5, but there's always hope that there's more.
We'll put Michael in the next one.
Hey, I would never say no to that. As long as Johnny Depp's back for it.
Yeah. Oh, Johnny Depp. Yeah, that's right.
Co-star alongside him. I think I really like the second Hunger Games movie. I just like the whole Hunger Games franchise as a whole, and then also I like it's kind of hard because these aren't necessarily sequels, but they're kind of sequels. It's like in the Conjuring horror movie franchise. They have the Conjuring 2, and then they have like an Annabelle movie and Annabelle 2, but then they also have like a prequel to that, and I think they have like another one. They have like 4 of those. But I like that whole series and, the corresponding movies that follow each movie.
Yeah, so a lot of sequels you're counting.
A lot of sequels.
Interesting.
Because, yeah, it's like a franchise, but it's like they're disconnected stories, but they're all in the same universe.
That's interesting.
Yeah, but no.
Very confusing.
A lot of good sequels, at least, there are positive sequels. Sometimes, sequels made.
Yeah, and you're like,
not a hit.
Didn't have to happen.
Didn't
hopefully
need
the
that
Freaky
one.
Friday that we were talking about earlier, hopefully that's going to be a good one and not something that we're like, that could have stayed.
I know, there's that controversial, Avatar with the blue people and stuff.
Yeah.
Sequel wasn't my favorite. It wasn't my favorite.
I was not a big fan of Toy Story 4. That one took a darker turn that I was not a big fan of. And I hope they resolve some of that with the 5. We'll see what happens.
Have to wait and see.
We'll just have to see. But for now, coming up, see how you can take a jog with the Rhinelander Brewing Company.
But first, Howard is in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen with a recipe for all-star zucchini.